Hello and how are ya? This here is Senator Briscoe coming to you from St. Charles, Missouri. We're about to give you the Shen Show. So anyway, today is Tuesday, March the 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day to ya. We got a birthday shout out going out to Karen Sue Crabtree. Or maybe that's Old Crabtree. We have no idea. And that's Crabtree-Moore, Omar, and Jerry Isom, or is that Isom? We're not for sure, but here is a birthday song for you. Oh, hey, I heard it is your birthday today. And happy birthday, I must say. You know, you're what more, you're older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. And many more. Oh, happy birthday on your St. Patrick's Day. You know, they're going to put a real damper on it this year. That's right, a real damper on our celebration of the St. Patrick's Day due to the fact of the COVID-19 virus. He's a cold one, I tell you. He's cruel. They done close down all the bars, my friends. No bar time. Not gonna happen. Today's temperatures outside, just like back in Ireland. The old temperatures are cold and bitter, 47 degrees, rain, cloudy, overcasted skies. It's just like back in the old country. Overcast skies, highs of 53 degrees. Winds are going to be east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy this evening with showers developing after midnight. Lows around 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be east and southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Then upon Wednesday, March the 18th, rain early, the remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. Highs are near 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 80%. Rainfall, about a half an inch. Partial cloudy and early skies, early with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Later during the night, lows 57 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds light and variable. Chances of rain 60%. Thunderstorms on Thursday. Thursday afternoon. Likely in the morning there's thunderstorms and then chances of scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. Some may continue strong gust of winds, highs around 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 100%. Isolated thunderstorms during the evening hours. Skies will become partly cloudy overnight, with lows around the 48-degree mark. Winds southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Hour. Chances of rain 30%. Yes, me lads and laddies. Lads and laddies. Cloudy skies, highs around 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies with lows around 28 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds are north at 10 to 15 miles per hour on Friday, the March 20th. Then Saturday, March 21st, partly cloudy skies, highs around 41 degrees Fahrenheit, winds are north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy sky, or early, increasing cloudies overnight, lows around 29 degrees Fahrenheit, winds are east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that concludes the weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to keep it up. It's probably a lousy one anyway. It wasn't really all that great. By the way, if you Google the virus too many times, you might get one on your computer, so be careful about that. You don't want to catch no uh, coronavirus on your computer from checking out how many times it by looking at it and researching it way too much. Do too much research on a virus, you just might pick one up. Never can tell. Never can tell. Okay, so you notice I'm not wearing glasses. I did go to the eye doctor yesterday, and well, what he said was that I am normal. He doesn't know me very well. But anyway, he said I'm normal, or I have normal vision. He's going to he said he gave me a script for some reading peepers. Reading peepers. My reading peepers will probably be about, probably, what do you say? A 2 at the most, 150 or 1.5 to a 2. So that's not bad for reading peepers. Anyway, what else did he say? Oh, he was talking about, because I was joking around about the toilet paper shortages and all that stuff, and he says, really, as a doctor, I'm gonna have to say this is a pulmonary infection. It affects your lungs. It is not a uh, what was the other end of it there? It's not a digestive or what is that area of your body called? Uh, 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 anyway, it doesn't affect your gut, so it won't affect your butt. So therefore, this crazy run on toilet paper is outlandish. He's like, it's not causing you to go to the bathroom any more than you ever have. It's not a diarrhea. It's not none of the symptoms are diarrhea. And so why are you hoarding all this toilet paper? That's nuts. Anyway, there you go. There you go. Of course, he's an optometrist and not a flu specialist. I mean, not a virus specialist. But I'm pretty sure that from everything I've heard in the media, that not a one of them has said that it's anything to do with diarrhea or any kind of abdominal issue. So why have we bought up all the toilet paper? Yeah. Okay. There we go. So, oh, by the way, any of y'all out there that don't have toilet paper, I've got a few squares to share. So, if you really need some, give me a call. I've got, well, I'm not going to tell you how many rolls I've got because I don't want anybody invading my house and coming over and robbing me and knocking me in the head in the middle of the night for my 2, 3 extra rolls that I have. I don't buy in bulk, so I've got probably just about what I need to make it through this crisis. Probably 6 to 8 rolls of toilet paper. But, how much toilet paper do you need? You know? Anyway, you only need 1 square to get the job done. Yeah, well, if you use it that way, I don't know a whole lot of people that will go ahead and use it that way. Tell you how you use it that way, though. You just take 1 square toilet paper, you fold it into fourths, and then you take the tiny little corner of the folds where it's folded, and you just tear that off. And then once you tear that off, you unfold it, and it makes a little hole right there in the middle of your toilet paper. Well, you stick your middle finger right up through the middle of that hole, and you spread that toilet paper around the rest of the palm of your hand. Now, when you wipe your butt with that finger, then you close the toilet paper all up around that finger, and you grab that toilet paper, and you wrap it around your finger good, and you slide it off. And that toilet paper takes everything right off your finger. Then you throw it away, and then you wash your hands. There you go. That's how you wipe with 1 square. I don't know. I didn't. Is that TMI? Too much information. Is that just TMI? Muscle spasms, boy, boy, boy. They hit you when you least expect it, or when you most expect it. Who knows? Anyway, our illustrious president got on the tube today and was talking about a few uh, things that how he was going to try to take care of this situation. And well, some people are saying it's too much too late. Some people are saying it's not enough early enough. But I tell you this much, it's faster acting than the rest of the world did. As far as his first move was to uh, knock down knock down some flights from China. That was his first move, and that happened in January. So we can't knock that, can we? I don't know. I'm sure we can. Sure, we'll find a reason or a way to say that it wasn't enough soon enough, but that's all right. I'm not here to change anybody's opinion of anything because, well, it's just not that way. It's not my job here on this show. This show is to entertain. I was going to do some Irish songs today. Um, how about Turalura Lura? Song lyrics, Turalura Lura. Turalu, Ralura, Turalu, Ralai, Turalu, Ralura. Hush now, don't you cry. Turalu, Ralura, Turalu, Ralai, Tularu, Larula. That's an Irish lullaby over in Killarney many years ago. My mother sang a song to me in tones so soft and low. Just a simple little ditty in her old Irish way. And I'll give the world if I could hear her song of hers today. Turalu, ralu, ra, turalu, ralai, turalu, ralu, ra. Hush now, don't you cry. Turalu, ralu, ra, turalu, ralai, turalu, ralu, ra. That's an Irish lullaby. All right, that there was a turalu, ralu, ra, turalu, ralai, turalu, ralu, ra. Hush now, don't you cry. Oh, turalu, ralu, ra, tura, tura, rai, tulalu, ralu, ra. It's an Irish lullaby. Whoopsie-doo, got my tongue all tied. I got my tongue all tied. All right, there was another one. Irish Eyes? Yeah, we'll try it. Song lyrics, Irish Eyes. When Irish eyes are smiling, oh, there's a tear in your eye, and I am wondering why, for it never should be there at all, with such power in your smile. Sure a story you'd beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall when you're a little sweet laughters like some fairy songs, and your eyes they twinkle brightly as can be. You should laugh all the while, and all other times you smile, and now smile, a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it is like the morning in spring. In a little of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish eyes are smiling, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. For a smile is part of our loving your heart. It makes you even sunshine more bright. I like the other sweet song crooning all the day long. Comes your laughter and light. For the springtime of life is so sweet of all. There's nothing really care or regret. And while springtime is ours, throughout the youth's hours, let us smile each chance we get. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it is like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. The Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay, and when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. Ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum. All right, well, let's see what else next. Another song. Irish songs. Dublin, Whiskey in a Jar, Dirty Old Time, Black Velvet Band, The Rocky Road to Dublin, Kirk Frictus, Dublin in the Royal. You know, this coronavirus, ooh, it reminds me. The coronavirus, you see, it reminds me of the old country. Yes, sir, I'm telling you. There was this one time when we had such a horrible, horrible situation. You see, there was a man with a cowl on, a big cape, and he slurped around through the night time. And he would come into the night and he would come out sometimes during the day. And if he caught you outside, you would be frightened away because he was the Great Potato Phantom. The Great Potato Phantom? Oh, no, no, it was a phantom. Phantom, not phantom. Oh, yeah, that was a big problem there, you know, when the Irish Potato Phantom had hit. They lost a bunch of people because, well, a worm or something got and destroyed their potato crops. And when it destroyed their potato crops, well, that was their usual food, of which they mostly survived on, and well, they died on account they had no potatoes. No potatoes to put in the soup. No potatoes. No potatoes. No baked potatoes. No boiled potatoes. No potatoes of any kind. I'm not making light of it. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make light of it, but that was a potato phantom. Spanish Lady, the Adu Triangle, Parting Glass. I don't know any of these songs. The Wild Drover. Oh, well, that one I do know. Okay, well, I know part of it. Song lyrics, Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go, and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. It's all be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come, all the flowers are dying. If I am dead as dead I will maybe, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say a Ave there for me. And I shall hear through soft tear tread above me, and all my praise will warmer sweet be. Wait a minute. And all my care warmer sweet be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know it as well as I thought that I did. Well, it was there. Do-do-be-doop-doo-doo. Oh, all right. Like I said, I would be telling you all these wonderful, wonderful things that are going on around town, but we're on a lockdown. So they're not happening. 8 people in Missouri have tested positive for the coronavirus. 8 people in Missouri have tested positive for the coronavirus. Let me check something out, okay? What is the population of Missouri? 6.126 million. And that is when? Since when? 2018. 6.126 million people live in Missouri. 8 people have tested positive for the coronavirus, and the whole state is locked down. Okay? Can we tell me why the whole state is locked down with 8 people being tested positive? Because I just happen to live in Missouri. How about Illinois? There's 100 and how many people in Illinois have tested positive? How many people in Illinois have tested positive for the coronavirus? Okay, coronavirus in Illinois update. Here's what's happening. All right, how many? 19 in Chicago. but I think there's 105 or something like that. 100 and some people have been, 100 and some have been tested positive in Illinois. In Illinois, like 100 and some. Okay, so that's 100 people in Illinois. What is the population of Illinois? 12.74 million people, and 100 and some have tested positive for the coronavirus. 100 and some people have tested positive for the coronavirus out of 12.74 million people. Um, so we're shut down there too. Illinois is shut down. I don't know what the rest of the country is doing. I know that California had like 8 deaths, and those were deaths. But these are not people that have died. They are just tested positive. I mean, 8 people in Missouri have tested positive for the coronavirus, and they shut down the whole state. 150 something people in Illinois out of 12.74 million, and they shut down the whole state. I don't get it. Yesterday I went out. I saw people at the grocery stores. I saw people taking precautions. Yesterday I went to my Crown Optical place to get my eyes checked, and I had no problems. Right next door to me was, on one side was a Schnucks store. Parking lot was loaded. They were rationing paper products that people were allowed to take out of the store, which is fine. I don't care about that. That's fine. Next door, on the opposite side of the Crown, was a Great Clips hair cutting place, which is where I get my hair cut. And as I sat there in the it's not a waiting room, but in the lobby there of the Crown, from the optical place, I was watching out the window, and every time somebody opened the door from the outside, or every time somebody walked out of the door of the hair salon, right there following them was somebody from inside the store, one of the employees from inside the store with Clorox wipes on both handles, the inside handle and the outside handle. So they're taking precautions for that, but they're in business, they're in operation, they are operating, they're cutting hair, they're doing things, but they've closed down all the bars, they've closed down everything, because of 8 people got in contact with the coronavirus. I don't really want to make light of this thing, but I do want to say we are overreacting. I couldn't tell you right now exactly what the population of the United States has contracted the coronavirus, but the other point billion people have not contracted it, and it's just I don't know. Panic, 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 and that's what the media is helping you do. They're helping you to panic. And I'm sorry to say, but that's something that needs to be said. Do not panic. Whenever you panic, it's going to lower your immune system. Don't fret the small stuff. Your immune system is touchy enough as it is. Don't get your blood pressure in an uproar because you don't have 750 rolls of toilet paper on hand. Um, don't fret because 8 people in your whole state have contracted this virus. Don't fret because you know that the tests that are available are they're not telling you where the testing centers are. They're not going to tell you where the testing centers are unless you have all six of the symptoms. And I'm not even going to tell you what the symptoms are because if I tell you what the symptoms are, there are enough hypochondriacs out there that will go straight to the doctors and say, hey, I've got this, 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 and this. I want to be tested. And the reason they're not divulging the actual test center is the fact that they don't want to rush on it because there's only so many tests available. And why in the world would they want everybody rushing over there that are hypochondriacs saying, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. Heaven forbid one of my friends get it. I've got a couple of friends out there. Heaven forbid they get this thing because if they do, they have already condemned themselves to die because they know that if you get the coronavirus, you're going to die. No, you're not going to die. The majority of the people that have contracted the coronavirus, COVID-19. Sorry, my dad hates for anybody to call it the coronavirus. COVID-19. Anyone who has contracted, the majority of the people who have contracted COVID-19 have survived. The majority have survived. And then people are like, okay, well, they survived, but they still have pulmonary problems. Okay, yes, they are going to have some pulmonary problems. But how often have you ever caught the flu in your life? Okay, when you got done having the flu, okay, CBD, your COVID-19 virus is supposed to run through your system in a good 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe a month at the most. Sorry about that. Once it's ran through your system in a month, then you're going to you'll be done with it. It'll be over with and done and run through your body and it'll be out of your system. And then you are immune to it. But okay, so let's say you catch the flu. You've got the flu for 3 to 6 weeks. 3 to 6 weeks you've got the flu. At the end of that 3 to 6 weeks, are you going to be in number one, top physical condition again? No, you are not. You have been laid up for 3 to 6 weeks. Your body is not used to functioning as well as it did prior to. You have been tired. You have been worn out. You have been fighting the flu. Your body is beat down. So you're not going to get up and you're not going to run and you're not going to have breathing problems. These are the signs and symptoms of the people who have survived the the COVID-19 virus, and therefore they're still saying that it's a chronic thing that you're going to have for the rest of your life. No, it is not a chronic thing that you're going to have for the rest of your life. Once you get it, once it's ran course through your body, it's done and over with. Now, if you have underlying medical conditions, then you prior to, like pulmonary problems already, then is it pulmonary? Hold on, let me check that out. What is the medical term for lung issues? Pulmonary. Okay. So if you do have pulmonary conditions, in the first place, then your and or low immune system like diabetes or AIDS or something of that nature, you're going to have, these are the things that might cause you to possibly die from the CBD, the COVID-19 virus. Okay, the majority of the people that contract it are not in that condition. If you're anywhere between the ages of, say, 40 to 16 or 50 to 16, you have got nothing to worry about, generally speaking, if you're in average health. So don't fret this sort of thing. I'm 54 years old. I'm not sweating it a bit. I ain't worried about it. I'm quadriplegic. I'm in a wheelchair. I've got a diaphragm muscle for my lungs. That is what I used to breathe with. I breathe quite well. I have a high immune system, have had ever since I've been knee high to a grasshopper, but that's because I played outside in the mud and I played outside and had fun when I was a kid. Built up my immune system. Anyway, the and I don't use hand sanitizers for everything I touch. Um, because a hand sanitizer will take every bit of your immunities away from you. That's what's a problem with a lot of people these days is they sanitize themselves from everything they touch, and that just opens up their skin and pores that much more. You will find yourself with chapped hands if you wash your hands as many times as they say to do in the day. You'll find yourself with chapped hands if you use hand sanitizer every few minutes, every hour, whatever. Take a look at your hands. If they're getting red and chapped, that means they're going to be more open and susceptible to germs getting into them. All right. That being said, I'm not a doctor, not playing doctor. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that are common sense that you have to watch out for that are not being talked about. Ways of opening up your system for uh, viruses and stuff to get in. Anyway, that's all. That was my soapbox for the day. Sorry about that. But anyway, it looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And so therefore, I'm going to go ahead and hit up on the Daily Bread. And the Daily Bread, today's devotion in the Daily Bread is uh, before you even ask. That's right, before you even ask. And today is Isaiah 65:17 through 25. Now, if you follow the Bible with Briscoe, which I'm hoping that you do, we will be doing Deuteronomy 30 through 31 and Mark 15:1 through 25. Okay, Isaiah 15, I mean Isaiah 65:17 through 25. Okay, here we go. See, I will create new heavens and a new earth. The former things will not be remembered, nor will they come to mind. But be glad and rejoice forever in what I will create. For I will create Jerusalem to be a delight, and its people a joy. I will rejoice over Jerusalem and take delight in my people. The sound of weeping and of crying will be heard in it no more. Never again will there be in it an infant who lives but a few days, or an old man who does not live out his years. The one who dies at 100 will be thought of as a mere child. The one who fails to reach 100 will be considered accursed. There will be there they will build houses and dwell in them. They will plant vineyards and eat their fruits. No longer will they build houses and others live in them, or plant and others eat. For as the days of a tree, so will it be the days of my people. My chosen ones will long enjoy the work of their hands. They will not labor in vain, nor will they bear children doomed to misfortune, for they will be a people blessed by the Lord, they and their descendants with them. Before they call, I will answer, and while they are still speaking, I will hear. And the wolf and the lamb will feed together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox, and dust will be the serpent's food. They will neither harm nor destroy on all of my holy mountain, saith the Lord. There you have it. Isaiah 65:17 through 25, which concludes our portion of the Daily Bread, which concludes the Shen Show for the day. And so I've got this one last song for you, and it would be, well, goodbye, my friends, it's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here's been Shen Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, you know, God loves you and so do I, so be blessed and come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.